Well, hello, Virgos. I hope you guys have been doing great. Welcome to my platform. I'm Divine Energy. My higher self channels and is in awesome communication. With Divine, and I love it. Um, Please forgive me for not doing your video for this month, March still. So I'm going into April. It might be a combination of March and April together, but mostly will fall into April. I have listed numerous things under this video. For one, the Facebook link will take you to my page where you are able to click on my service tab and see where all my services are listed and the pricing. Right now, the pricing is 60% off due to everything that's going on pertaining to the coronavirus. Money's not flowing well for a lot of people right now, and I understand that. Moving forward, keep checking that page often because it might even go between 70 and 80% off. I'm sure it will. More than likely it will. Other than that, if you want to follow me on Instagram or Twitter, those tabs are there for you as well. If you're interested in purchasing sage, waist beads, anything of that nature, my spiritual sister has a link for that as well. And lastly, if you are wanting to start anew or just pick up and keep living a healthy life, another spiritual sister of mine, next to the hyperlink next to it says healthy life, I believe, will take you to that page and you'll see products and pricing. And if you have any questions, feel free to ask questions on that link for that. I think that's it. So Virgos, did y'all feel that moon this month in March, that super moon in Virgo? I did. I'm a Virgo and I felt all of it, okay? Not just a little bit of it. I felt all of it. Okay, so that would be one reason that I am late with videos. That super moon was, but that's divine. Divine knows what's best for you. People, places, and situations. It happens. So we're going to start off first with the crystal you're going to need for April. Then we're going to see what your angels would like for you to know for April. And then I'm going to take my tarot cards and drop some cards first to see if there's any, extra messages out there for people before I get into the Celtic Cross. Then I'm going to go over the Celtic Cross with the second deck of cards. And then there's 5 other oracle cards that will go into depth and detail about what the tarot cards are saying. If you see the cards now, they're right here. I think you can see them all, but they're not shuffled or anything. So I'm going to shuffle them after the reading to see to get more clarity on the tarot reading is what the oracle cards do. And then after that, I'm going to pull your affirmation for April. Okay, so enough talking. Let's get down to it. So your crystal card, Virgo, and again, this is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Virgo is not under any other planet right now. So this is for Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for April 2020. We're going to see what crystal you're going to need. Azurite, right. And it says, deep emotional healing. Your heart is ready to heal from past experiences, and you are willing to devote time and energy toward therapeutic care. That sounds about right. Now, let's see what the angels would like for you to know. What are your messages for your angels? What are your angels saying to you for the month of April? And I might come back in the latter or middle part of April and do like maybe oracle cards only or something. I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. Okay, so your angels is life purpose. Life purpose. And it reads, the purpose of your life is to serve in a way that brings great joy to yourself and others. Don't worry about finding your purpose. Instead, focus on serving a purpose, and then your purpose will serve you. Awesome knowledge. Now, these cards are already shuffled. However, the second deck is not. So let's go ahead and see what's going to fall out of these cards already. All right. So, and if these cards come back up, you know what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Never mind. We're going to go ahead and lay this Celtic cross down. Okay, Virgos. Y'all ready, huh? Usually like 1 or 2 cards fall out, but y'all said, let's go. Let's get this party started. Okay. So, what is your overall energy right now? I see Justice is the Justice card. So the Justice top card talks about being in balance, things working out in your favor, people seeing you, probably this for someone for who you really are. You are not being a facade for somebody. Of course, this also pertains to any court hearings you have turning out into your favor. This is also a Libra card. You may have Libra in your chart, your moon, rising, or Venus, or a Libra placement, or you have a Libra in your life. For some reason, I want to say this Libra might have given you some problems in the past, and maybe you're trying to outweigh the good and the bad, or you're outweighing somebody. That's what I feel this card is here for. So what's crossing you right now is the 5 of Wands. Right now, you're going through some drama or some type of battles, or you're fighting your way through a situation, or trying to figure out ways for a situation to end. I'm getting an ending. I'm getting an ending. And in your third position from your past till now is your Empress upside down, which indicates to me jealousy and envy. Okay. Definitely some jealousy and envy. It doesn't have to be you. It could be anyone around you. I feel that you know this person is jealous or envious of you. So it's pretty much up to you if you're going to keep dealing with this person or distance yourself or completely cut them off. What's crowning you right now is faith. This is beautiful. Okay. So definitely a strong energy card, divine energy, is with you, ready for you. You just gotta hold faith, hold tight, know that everything's gonna be okay, okay? Don't let anybody deter you or take you away from the path that you are meant to be on, okay? Don't let anyone take that away from you. I'm trying to see if I get closer up on this camera. Yeah, don't let anyone take that away from you. You have to keep your faith, hold your faith. As someone in my life used to say, hold right still and just meditate. Stay in your faith. Stay in your faith. Do not go astray from your path of faith. What lies beneath you is the Four of Cups. The Six of Cups. And so for me, spiritually, this is telling me that you could possibly be having some mending issues that are starting to mend. If you had issues with your kids, arguments with your kids, this is being more emotional is what I'm getting. Let your guard down, especially when it comes to your kids. You can't please no guards when it comes to the kids. Boundaries, yes, but guards, no. I also feel that some of you are dreaming about or thinking about a child a child that is deceased, a child past of yours. My condolences. My condolences. Something about blue, green, red. Moving on to what's lying ahead of you, you have your Seven of Swords in reverse. Seven of Swords in reverse. So it's good that it's in reverse, because if it were upright, it would show me that you're trying to leave a situation, but you're still looking behind the past because you feel like you don't want to. You would feel like you were leaving something behind if you're in a situation, but you're leaving it, and you're not thinking twice about leaving the situation. Where you are now is you're the Queen of Wands. Okay, so the Queen of Wands, of course, you're powerful, standing in your power, speaking your truth. The Queen of Wands leans more towards having ego, though. Watch your ego. And she's very high sprung on energy, passion. She helps give you more focus of a direction of where you're going and where you want to be. What's surrounding you right now is your Six of Swords. So this card, from what I'm feeling, is talking about, again, leaving a situation. You're heavily guarded. You are, for some of you, you're going through passages, rebirths, towers, fearlessly. You're not scared because you have faith. That's what I'm getting. You're in your ninth position for your hopes and fears. So some of you, and it's the Ten of Cups in reverse. So some of you are fearful of not having enough. Definitely fearful of not having enough. And some of you are hoping to have enough. I pray that you do. Times is hard right now, definitely. And in your 10th position, you have your Wheel, and it's reversed. So your Wheel reversed tells me that there are some delays. And as I'm looking at the board, I can see there are delays. I feel the delay is in some choices that you have to make. I talked about someone and their kids. I also see a lot of cards surrounding your faith card, especially with your hopes and fears. Being in balance and having everything justice for you, keeping your faith, jealousy and envy around you, heavily guarded. Keep your faith. Keep your faith. Okay, so let's go and see why these cards are down here in these positions. All right. So let's see why your Justice card is here in your first position. You have, again, okay. So some of you right now with your Nine of Wands, you're you've been going through a lot of obstacles. You've been going through a lot of situations where you felt like you were heavily surrounded by people who did not want you to succeed, is what I'm getting. But you're going to succeed. You also have your Eight of Cups here upright. So this card is telling me and showing me that for some reason, I believe this is definitely a divorce. This is a divorce. And with your Justice card, it's working out in your favor. Then you have your Seven of Cups in reverse. Okay? So what this is telling me is that some of you are having trouble with or don't believe that you can get here, because if it were up and you see the sun, so some of you don't believe right now, which is why the Faith card again is on this table. You need to have faith and believe that you get here. We need this card to be upright, okay? Have faith. Believe that you can get through all of this and get to where the sun is shining. Now we're going to see why your Five of Wands is here in your second position. So you have your Five of Wands in your second position along with your Ten of Pentacles in reverse. So you're fighting to get to a stable life. You're fighting for your money. And you're fighting for your job. You're fighting for all securities right now, which is understandable. You're fighting for it. Just have faith. Please, 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 please have faith. Let's see why your Empress is here in the third position in reverse. So along with your Empress in reverse, which indicates jealousy and envy, because you're a king, you're standing in your power. You can also be, this does have to be a male, it could be a female too. So you're standing in your power. You're vocal, you're being very vocal about your emotions. You're being very, you could also be very intuitive right now, or intuitive, you're going through an awakening. You're not allowing anyone to, you're setting boundaries, like you're not allowing anyone to, affect you emotionally in a negative way. And for some of you, it could be a very strong, solid foundation for a relationship. Now, this is Six of Cups reversed. Excuse me. For your jealousy and envy, you have your Six of Cups reversed. Now, this is telling me that whoever is a I feel there's a family member that's jealousy, that has some type of jealous or is envious of you. Hold on, please, so I take a sip of something. Okay. Card is here. Way too many cards. Also for the jealousy and envy, so what energy is there more than anything is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Doesn't have to be the energy, but that's what's being shown. So with your faith cards, you have commitment, maybe a proposal, but you see, you can also be starting to study in your faith, or just doing little miniature studies, possibly. But this is here with your faith card, so this is good. This is great because the Hierophant is very, very divine energy, very sturdy, very stable. You also have your Ten of Pentacles here with your faith card. So this is strong beginnings in finances, stability in a home or job. It's coming. Just hold your faith. That is so nice for that to fall together. That is so beautiful. So now, y'all tell me it ain't so. Now y'all see this. Look at this. And I'm just now saying this. I had this deck for a minute. Why is there 2 of Ten of Pentacle cards in this deck? Why? I thought I was crazy looking at these. I can't believe, what? I'm going to leave them where they at, though. I am. What I said still holds. Everything happens for a reason. I don't even know if I want to take it out. I should. That's crazy. What the world? All right. But damn. Okay. In the 5th position, there is your 6 of Cups. Let's find out why your 6 of Cups is here. Oh my gosh. That is some weird-ish, like for real. Very weird. Never noticed it. Ever. Why are you here? And I only have this one deck of cards. These mermaid cards are my only deck of cards. This is you're cutting somebody out. Possibly. Maybe your child has betrayed you. In a way that you have no choice but to cut them off. Maybe you've given them chance after chance after chance, and they keep doing the same stuff. So it's possible. I'm still stuck. I can't believe there's 2 of these cards in this deck. All right. So yes, maybe you had to cut your child off because you had no choice. But I would just like to advise to, yes, cut the child off. Set boundaries. Please don't let a child completely exit your life. Like no communication, none of that. Please don't do that. So let's go to your sixth position and see why your Seven of Swords is here in reverse. Okay. So with these both being in reverse, it's telling me that, again, that you're releasing obstacles, you're moving forward, and you're not looking behind you to see, you don't care what's being left behind you. You've closed your chapters. You're ready to move on. And your seventh position, let's see why your Queen of Wands is here. So your Queen of Wands is here along with your Knight of Pentacles. Your Knight of Pentacles brings you clearly halfway to a King or a Queen of Pentacles as well. But you have your Queen of Wands standing in your power. You're also doing some thoughts, some research. You see how she's looking. She's not quite sure what's coming, but she's kind of like, you know, waiting. Like she's creative. She's very into creativity. Okay, and along with that, definitely comes a message pertaining to your money, or you could be very protective of your money, which is understandable right now. And also along with your Queen of Wands, you have your Lovers in reverse, which means that maybe, and again, you have to be the Queen of Wands in order to learn how to love again. I feel like you're becoming this queen so that you can start grounding and getting your feelings and emotions together. I feel like maybe someone you thought would be in your life for a very long time, or for, I don't know, is something happened and they're just not there anymore, and maybe you're in that queen stance, in that Queen of Wands energy to get yourself together. So now we're going to see why your Six of Swords is here. Your Six of Swords, which is leaving a situation fearlessly, not looking back. This situation made you feel like this is the Seven of Wands. The situation made you feel like there was kind of drama. Maybe the person was attacking you all the time. Also, you have your Ten of Wands with that as well. So this is you leaving the situation, obviously. And then you have your Justice card again. Your Justice is here twice. So whatever situation you're leaving is going to be the right decision. You have the Justice down on the ground twice. So that means that whatever it is that's coming for you, Virgo, and it is coming, it is going to work out in your favor. Money, inheritance, stability. I feel like you manifested this. I feel like this is truly coming for you. You've been praying for it. Maybe you've even been seeing the signs for it. It's coming. It is definitely coming. It is coming. All right. Now we're going to go in your ninth position and see why your Ten of Cups is here in reverse. But you have your Justice card. I wasn't worried about too much about my Ten of Cups being in reverse. Not at all. Let's see what the cards have to say about it. And you all fell on the floor. So you came in with your Ten of Swords and your Knight of, what is she? Your Knight of Swords. So you're halfway standing in your power with this. Your hopes. Wanting to have everything and stability and finances and money. And again, I said, you know, it could be 50-50. Hopes and fears. You're 100%. You're like 50% there. Working. I think the only thing that's left is for you to sit back and relax, meditate, do what it is that your religion requires you to do, or your whatever it is that you do spiritually, and faith. Keep the faith in front of you, okay? So now let's see why you have your wheel in reverse in the last position. So the wheel is in reverse along with your hermit in reverse. So you have a delay with the hermit. With the wheel, you have a delay on not allowing divine to intervene the way that they should, which again, your faith card is here. You have your Hierophant here. You have justice down on the table twice. I don't see why you're not ready for this divine intervention. Meditate, be still. I know some people are still out working. God bless you and be safe and healthy. But you need to go into this hermit mode. Follow your faith practices. And get it right. Get it good. I can't believe this 10 of Pentacles is in here twice. Whew. Okay. So, that is so crazy. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 8 high corner cards down on the table, which is the infinity symbol, which represents completions. What also represents endings and beginnings. What can also represent healings and blessings. Okay? You have 8 of those on the table. You have Nope. You have no new beginning cards on the table. Except your no new beginning cards on the table. And I'm not surprised with the hermit and the wheel together reversed. That is like a deep block that y'all need to go ahead and remove and allow that divine intervention to come in and take away people, places, and situations that are not for your highest good. Being that we had the supermoon in Virgo in March, this should have taken place, and maybe it did take place. Maybe it did show you things that you didn't see or didn't want to see, and maybe you decided to stay where you were anyway. Divine intervention is here again. Or you still want to stay where you're at? Or you still want to stay where you're at? But you do have a lot of endings and new beginnings. You have a lot of 10s. You have a lot of 10s. Okay. Now let's get into the Oracle cards. I still can't believe they got this card in here twice. Like this whole... Y'all know how long I had these cards? Who does that? Who does... All right. This Oracle card is called Work Your Light for you, Virgo, for the month of April 2020. So your Work Your Light card is take a break, a life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Pretty card. Let's see what it's about. Okay. It says it's okay to take a break and enjoy your creations, to take a moment from your busy schedule, to get off the treadmill of life, to appreciate and acknowledge all that you have created, achieved, released, or experienced before rushing on to the next thing, to be in a moment and enjoy where you are, to take a breath and regather your mind, body, and spirit, to recalibrate, appreciate, and celebrate, to decide on what you really want to experience next. If you take a moment, you are not going to miss out. Perhaps you have just completed a big project, manifested something significant in your life, released an old way of being, or just been burning the candle at both ends. Now is the time to take some time out before rushing on to the next thing. You did it. Enjoy yourself and recalibrate. Go on vacation, book a massage. Take long walks in nature. Go away for a rejuvenating weekend to recharge and replenish. Take a break and breathe. Hopefully, this can be done sooner than later. Hoping and praying. Get this under control. Your next oracle card is what Mother Nature would like for you to know. Your message from Mother Gaia. Mother Gaia, Milky Way perspective. Milky Way perspective. Okay. You have lost your perspective, so it's time to step back, breathe, and allow yourself to detach in order to gather information from your senses and regain your perspective about the situation. Detached does not mean that you no longer care. It simply indicates that you are looking for things from a different point of view. It is an outlook that is not clouded by emotions, judgment, or attachment to outcome, but instead maintains a non-reactive awareness of these things. The witness, the internal aspect of yourself that simply observes everything in your life, offers his or her eyes here. Through these lenses of pure awareness, you can examine all aspects of your experiences, physical, emotional, and mental, without denying anything. By doing so, you will come to understand a greater perspective that is typically justified by the ego, which allows you to see what is before you with clear vision and an open mind. Again, that's Milky Way perspective. Now we're going to do your Divine Energy Oracle cards. Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. April 2020. Okay. You have do what you love. Do what you love. Your divine energy is calling you to do what you love. Everything going awry in your life is due to your drifting too far away from your heart, and it's time to get back on track. Do things you enjoy, and they will lead you back to your true heart's desire. Ignore anyone who suggests that having fun is a waste of time. It is rejuvenating to your spirit and necessary for correcting your path. If you accept this invitation, you'll attract everything else that you seek as well. If you love to sing, lift your voice for at least 10 minutes today. If you enjoy cooking, prepare your favorite meal. If you have a passion for painting, spend at least half an hour at the canvas before you go to sleep. And if you love daydreaming, do that today for 10 minutes without restraint or guilt. Build your life around your heart. Don't try to shove your heart into an overbooked, busy life. What do you love? Can you name it? Start there and follow the clues, and you'll find your treasure along the way. Virgo, what do you love? You leave it in the comments. I love to help people. That's what I love. Now we're going to do your white light oracle cards. These, to me, are more like spirit guides. What your spirit guides would like for you to know. As you can see, they're a little hard to shuffle. They're brand new. I love them. I had them for about, I don't know, maybe a week or two now. So your spirit guide is, in these words I cannot pronounce, Shat to Pat of Seahorse. I tried it. I don't know if I succeeded, but I did try. I tried it. Okay, so let's see what this card is about. As you embrace your inner essence, you will be at peace with who you are, including your vulnerability, and no longer see the need to conform to social ideas who have no true resonance for your heart. You are encouraged to trust your intuitive recognition of which environments and relationships harmonize well with you, supporting your spiritual growth and well-being on all levels. You have the innate capacity to manifest. Relax and you shall attract all you need. And lastly, your affirmation that will be needed for the month of April 2020 for you. Beautiful, lovely Virgos. You have hidden path, the marriage of spirit and matter. Look at that. It got the Ankh, it got the Aya, it got the Tree of Life. I love this picture. This is beautiful. That is beautiful. Okay, so let's see what this is about. That is a beautiful card. You have traveled far in search of greater meaning and fulfillment, having made such progress and learning valuable lessons. You want to continue your journey, but the road seems to have come to an end. Where do you go from here? The symbolic imagery on this card is set with the magical force. It seems inviting, yet the way forward is not clear. No physical path exists. However, there is a way forward. Between the trees is a symbol for eternal life, and to the right, a symbol for healing and protection. This card is inviting you to move forward spiritually and offers you healing and protection along the way. Spirit and your matter must now emerge if true progress is to be made. Your rational mind must align with your heart. When heart and mind are both focused on the same goal, great things are possible. This is true spiritual alchemy. All you work towards can now be achieved. And your affirmation is, and you can repeat after me if you like, that is such a beautiful card. My heart and mind are in perfect alignment. My heart's desire and my thoughts are one. I am a spiritual being in a physical body. The journey ahead is filled with light. The light of my soul illuminates my path. And so it is. All right. So thank you, Virgos, for your time. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you'd like to know every time I upload a video. Again, all my links and the descriptions for every link is underneath this video. So please, please, please stay safe. Practice the precaution steps. And I will be seeing you, if not anytime, probably towards the end of April, if not before. I haven't decided yet. So be well, stay healthy, and divine love, light, peace, and energy to you, Virgos. Have a blessed day. Stay blessed.